Alright YouTube, Baphomet here, bringing you yet another X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This one up against my friend Kazo, who I caught on a late night stream on twitch.com. He was doing a giveaway. He had some 5 IV Abras with Magic Art to give away. So I figured why not enter, and I actually ended up winning that Abra. I haven't trained it yet, but I will someday. Anyways, I won the Abra, and I figured I might as well challenge him to a battle, and he agreed. So anyways, as you can see, I led with my Fortress, and he led with his Conqueror. I figured I'd get my Hazards up as soon as I can. Plus, Fortress is going to be able to take any hit that this guy can dish out. Cool thing about his Conqueror is, Conqueror is actually a very sturdy Pokemon. Really bulky. But cool thing about his is that he has trained it to have equal defenses and special defense while it's holding the Assault Vest item. And it does have a pretty cool, well, I wouldn't say pretty cool, but pretty decent move pool on it. I believe it has Power Up Punch to get that, that attack boost, the Drain Punch for recovery, Payback, I think, for coverage, and he might also have Poison Jab. And that set would actually work perfect with one of his abilities, Iron Fist, I believe. I'm pretty sure Conqueror gets Iron Fist, Guts, and Sheer Power. Don't quote me on that, because I might be wrong. Anyways, he does manage to take out my Fortress eventually, but not without getting some Rocky Helmet recoil damage on there. I sent out my Diddle because I really like Conqueror and I kind of want to get a taste of what this thing can do. Anyways, I'm not going to be able to take it out exactly. I end up taking way too much damage from that Drain Punch. And I don't want to sacrifice my Diddle. I want to make sure I have him for later on in the battle, because I'm always going to need a good Scarf Pokemon. So I send out my Aegislash. I'm immune to the Drain Punch. Anyways, I figured that he wouldn't be able to KO me with pretty much any hit that it has. If it had Earthquake, it would have used it by now. So I go into the Swords Dance trying to get beefed up. After leftovers, I'm gonna have more than enough to tank another hit, unless he gets a crit. Well, maybe even if he got a crit with Payback, maybe I should be able to survive it. Oh, nope. Yeah, crit would have definitely killed me right there, but I get a little ballsy and I go for another boost. You gotta watch out. Sometimes when you get greedy with your boost, it can come back and bite you in the butt. This time, not so much, because I'm gonna be able to take out his Conqueror clean with a +4 Shadow Sneak. That's gonna be no problem. As you can see right there, taking him out. Goodbye, Conqueror. Poor guy, he didn't get to do as much. Anyways, when you're up against a Ferrothorn, there's not much you can do physically. That thing is just a physical wall. He sends out his Talonflame. I'm not sure why he could have saved it for later, especially because I do have the Shadow Sneak. And I'm not sure why I don't go for the Shadow Sneak right away. I guess I was just kind of messing around with him. He predicts my King Shield and he goes for the Bulk Up. Now that's Talonflame's not the bulkiest Pokemon. It has pretty below average defenses, both physical and special. I guess if you invest in HP and I guess attack or maybe even defense, you could set him up a way where you can be a little bit more resilient. But in my opinion, Talonflame's a one-trick pony. It always runs to Gale Wings. So, I mean, it's not going to do much other than just Brave Bird everything in this path. Anyways, he does manage to get a Brave Bird, even with the +1, that's not going to do too much. I finish it off with a Shadow Sneak, no problem. Like I said, I am at +4. And I'm just going to heal a little bit back with that leftovers. I was left with only 8 HP, which was, Aegislash is pretty tanky once it's in defense mode. Anyways, he sends out this Alakazam. Alakazam, another one-trick pony. They always carry the Focus Sash with the Magic Guard, just to make sure that nothing's able to break it. And he's gonna be able to revenge kill me with the Shadow Ball. Now, he's gonna make a pretty good play up next. I'm gonna send in my Ditto, my Starbucks. and I'm gonna go ahead and try and get the revenge kill on it as well. Now he only has 1 HP, so I figured I'd go for Alakasam's strongest attack move, which is gonna be the stab psychic. But he predicts that pretty well, and he goes into his Greninja. Now that was a risky play because the Alakazam was also carrying Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam, I'm not sure if it would have been able to KO, but it definitely would have hurt this Greninja. Anyways, he did make the better play, so now I'm gonna switch into my special defensive wall, my Gudra, my hella juicy dragon, and I'm gonna be able to take that serve like, it's not gonna do anything. Just look at that. It looks like 1/8, maybe even lower. After lefties, it's not 1/8 because lefties heals 1/16. So maybe I don't know. I'm not doing the calcs right now. Even the ice beam though, look at that. I'm gonna take the ice beam, stab the ice beam, of course because of the protein ability. I'm gonna take that pretty decent. It would definitely be able to KO me on the next hit, but I'm gonna face him out with the Dragon Tail. And by the next time that Greninja comes into the field, he's gonna die to the hazards. Alakazam, as you know, he has the Magic Guard ability, so he doesn't take damage from the hazards. So he actually got pretty lucky when this thing came in. He's gonna be able to hit me with the Dazzling Gleam, but look at that. That did nothing to my dragon. Not even like a quarter. Well, maybe a quarter, but still. Again, I'm gonna be able to take it out with the Ice Beam. No problem. I think he only has around 3 Pokemon left by now. Let's see what he sends out. He sends out his Garchomp. Garchomp, this one was Scarfed. At the time, I wasn't sure if it was Scarfed or not. I don't think I sent anything to test it out. Anyways, I'm just gonna let my my Gudra get knocked out. I didn't have any save switch-ins to this Garchomp, so I just let him take him out. I send out my Starbucks, and here's when I find out that it's Scarfed. Because my Starbucks is Scarfed, and his Garchomp is Scarfed. So right now they have pretty the same speed, and he ends up winning the speed tie. So that's bad. I'm down, I believe, to 2 Pokemon. I send out my Janitor. By the way, when I had this battle, Blaziken, Speed Boost Blaziken, had not yet been banned by Smogon. I know that it is now, but when I had this battle, it wasn't. And it didn't seem to bother him too much anyways. So, I go for the Protect, trying to get a Speed Boost. He is jolly-natured with a Choice Scarf. So, after 1 Speed Boost, I'm still not going to be able to outspeed it. But after 2, I should be able to. I take a big risk by going for that second Protect, and it pays off. Like again, I make some ballsy plays in this battle, but they do pay off. I knew that he had the Gengar left, so I wasn't gonna go for the high jump kick because he could have just switched into that, and I would have taken all the recoil damage. So I go into Brave Bird, another ballsy play because he could have stayed in and survived the Brave Bird and then taken me out. So that kind of pays off. See, it pays off to be ballsy sometimes. Anyways, I think he only has his Garchomp and his Greninja left. Like I said earlier, the Greninja's gonna die once it switches in thanks to all the hazards. He sends out the Garchomp, and I didn't want to miss the high jump kick. I mean, I've taken too many risks by now to take another one. So I go for the Brave Bird, and it doesn't take it out. After recoil and the rough skin, I'm left at half, and he's gonna be able to easily take me out with the Earthquake, no problem. And I don't remember what my last Pokemon was. Okay, my own Greninja. He's still gonna outspeed me here. This is another thing that had me like sweating. Thanks to the Choice Scarf, typically I would be faster, but I survived. I survived the Earthquake with only 21 HP on the red. Big surprise, I wasn't counting, like, I thought it was game over by this time. Because I really wasn't counting on Greninja to take an Earthquake from a Garchomp, but I guess I did. And even after the Life Orb recoil, I'm left with 7 HP. So as you can see, this this battle was pretty much down to the wire. So yeah, like I said, he switches in the Greninja and just dies to the hazards. Anyways, thanks for the Pokemon Castle. Thanks for the battle. Um, Blaziken is banned now, so I won't be using them. So from now on, you'll be seeing different teams from me. Anyways, thanks a lot, YouTube. Catch you later.